What is going on, my friends? In today's video, I'm going to talk about some of the must-have cards that you need on your team in Madden Ultimate Team 26. There's a lot going on in the next couple days. Today is the official release date of Madden 26, so anyone that didn't pre-order the game but still purchased the game are finally going to be able to hop on and start grinding their teams. We have a new promo today, like preseason superstars or something like that. Cards don't look very good, but whenever there's a new promo that drops and comes out, you know, past promos and current, you know, core elite cards and stuff like that are going to start to go down in price. And then of course this weekend we have our first batch of legends coming out, which means every single legend that comes out for the most part this weekend, I think I've seen some things that's Dwight Freeney, Adrian Peterson, John Elway, Terrell Owens, Troy Polamalu, all of those, Warren Sapp, all of those cards are going to be the best at their position. So it is the time that we need to pounce on this market crash that's about to take place. Head-to-head ranked is about to come out. So someone like me, I'm sure someone like you watching this video, no money spent. We got to get the best budget players, but we also got to, you know, use some of our coins to get some of the better players in the game. So I'm going to show you guys some free options, some cheap options, and some a little more expensive options that we all need to have on our team moving forward in Madden Ultimate Team 26. Starting with the Season 1 players, as you can see, I've already upgraded my T. Higgins to an 85 overall. He only has 83 speed right now, but these players, kind of like Xavier McKinney, I think you can also get him, Khalil Mack, Brian Urlacher, Marshawn Lynch. At some point you're going to be able to get even two of these guys up to maybe an 87 overall, but you just now today can get them up to an 85. So I decided to go with T. Higgins, but I'm pretty much just telling you that you can get really any of them. T. Higgins being a, you know, a 6'4" wide receiver, he was an easy choice for me. I don't have any receivers. The second option that I would go with would definitely be Xavier McKinney. As you can see that if you get him up to an 85, let's go 1, 2, skip a few. 85 right here, he's going to have 82 speed. Not a bad card, but if you look at the safety position so far in Madden 26, he's going to be one of the quicker ones. And with the ability to get any team chem in the game, you know, he's going to get that extra +1 speed. By the time he becomes an 87, or yeah, an 87, he's going to be maxed out. He's going to be all the way up at 86 speed, 85 zone. Really, really solid card. If you did pre-order the game, I definitely think you should be using Jalen Hurts as your quarterback. But those are the first, you know, couple batches of players right there that you need to upgrade fully, as high as you possibly can. Whether it's just you're grinding tickets, you're grinding the XP battle pass for Madden, you got to do your best to get one of these three players I just mentioned up to an 85 overall, because that definitely goes a long way. It's free, you might as well do it. Next player I want to talk about, I'm going to talk about all the players that I have right now. I haven't bought anyone. Maybe the next video I make, I'll talk about, you know, all the players that I'm going to get on my team. Pretty much everyone I'm going to talk about in today's video, I'm going to try to get. Some of them may not make the cut, but Xavier Worthy will definitely be on the team. He's free. If you do the training camp solo grind, you know, you're going to get him from doing, I think, just the first 5 of them. He's going to have 87 speed. He's the fastest card in Madden Ultimate Team. Even after cards like Terrell Owens and, you know, that Troy Polamalu, those two limited time edition legend cards come out this weekend, Xavier Worthy will still be the fastest card in Madden, and you can just get him for free. So I'm not too sure why anyone wouldn't be using this. He's also got 80 deep route running if you put the training strat on him. Even without that, 78 deep route, 77 medium, 79 short, 75 plus in every category except for catch and traffic. But he's just your speed demon, Tyreek Hill to start the game. And, you know, those are, you've got to use Xavier Worthy. The next player I want to talk about, it's going to be Chase Brown. Really, any of these players in this promo that are 82 and higher can be argued to be on your team. Definitely the left tackle and the center need to be on your team, but Chase Brown is arguably the best running back in the game. He's only 5'9", but he's got 85 speed, 87 excel, 80 carry, 83 juke, 82 change of direction, and a pretty solid 79 truck and break tackle. For this promo, if you decide to do a theme team with the pre-game access players, Chase Brown will now have an 86 speed. I'm telling you right now, as a no money spent player, I'm definitely going to be doing a pre-game access theme team. The ability to only need, you know what I'm saying, 13 players to get an extra speed on a player definitely plays. If they're 85 overall players, that's a ×2 chem. I'm going to talk about one of those players in just a second. But Chase Brown should be on your team regardless. Like I said, having that base speed of 85 and 87 excel, he makes it really hard to not get him. Same speed as Saquon Barkley, who's nearly 1 million coins. So Chase Brown should definitely be your starting running back so far in Ultimate Team. Staying with the theme of this pregame access promo, a lot of solid players. You can get this 82 center, Lloyd Cushenberry III. I mean, it's a center, it's nothing flashy, but to have a 40,000 coin center, 82 overall, he's going to be your starting center for multiple weeks. Same thing as left tackle Olu Fashanu. Again, you could definitely get him for 40,000 coins. Very easy to get, makes a lot of sense. He's going to go towards that chemistry that you're looking for with the pregame access players. Why wouldn't you do that? You're upgrading your O-line. You're upgrading, you know, that theme team. It only makes sense to add Olu Fashanu and Lloyd Cushenberry to your team. One more player that might be worth talking about is going to be Elijah Hicks. He's only 5'11", which is definitely on the shorter side. But like I said, with that theme team chemistry, 83 speed, you know, 85 excel, 81 tackle, 83 pursuit, which is pretty good, 76 zone. He's only 5'11", which definitely sucks, but the safety position is pretty slim pickings right now. All these safeties seems to be really slow outside of the Xavier Watts rookie premiere. And if you didn't do rookie premieres, you're missing out severely. So, you know, Elijah Hicks isn't amazing, but he's someone that, you know, like I said, if you're doing no money spent, you should be doing this theme team. And honestly, Elijah Hicks should definitely be in your starting lineup without a doubt. I honestly didn't want to include this Dante Thornton Jr. card on the list, but at 6'5", with the new cards coming out, obviously, like I said, the official release date of Madden now happening, he's going to be below 50K without a doubt. And at 86 speed, 6'5", he's the ultimate bailout card. He only has 61 catching, but 6'5" is absurd. I mean, Mike Evans, I think it would be a very solid pickup as well if he had a ton of speed, and you're getting that with Dante Thornton. Put him on a bunch of streaks, he's going to outrun someone. If you do decide to do a Raiders theme team, he's going to have 87 speed. Like I said, I really try my best to not include him, but for guys like him, it's more than worth it going out of your way to make a theme team just for him. Get him up to that 87 speed. The next player I want to talk about, kind of staying on the theme of Raiders theme team, I think his name is Darian Porter. This guy is also crazy fast. 6'3" corner with 86 speed. If you do that Raiders theme team, you're going to have Dante Thornton at an 87 speed and Darian Porter at an 87 speed. At corner, 6'3", 73 man, 70 zone pretty much, 66 press. Not crazy jumping, but really good agility for a 6'3" corner at 83. Also having that 85 excel will go up to 86 if you do the theme team. With the no money spent team, it's more than worth going with a theme team. You just get that extra speed of players like this that are really fast. And he's actually a little bit more affordable than Dante Thornton. He's already at 30K. He'll probably be around 25 or less. Once, you know, this official release date gets a little later into the day, all of these cards should be plummeting in price. 30K is already a pretty solid price for this guy, but he's going to be around 20K when it's all said and done at the end of the day. I want to go back to the theme team of the pregame access players. I think Devon Witherspoon is probably the 85 overall you should be targeting. He's honestly one of the best corners in the game with that 86 man, 85 speed, 6 feet tall. Not a lot of press, but 86 excel, 83 zone. Very solid player. Right now he's going for around 240K. Once Darrelle Revis drops on Saturday, he'll probably be around 200K, maybe even cheaper. And like I said, pregame access, he's gonna have 86 speed, so he's definitely not a bad corner card. Is 200K expensive? Yes, but you know, I'm at 1.2 mil. You know, I'm gonna have to cut into that quite a bit with some studs. Devon Witherspoon is gonna be probably the first expensive card that I try to get on the team. Like I said, stay with the theme of these pregame access players. I think you gotta maybe swing the bat at one of these LTDs. The one that I would maybe go for that will be cheap is going to be Brian Burns. If you missed out on, what's his name? James Pierce Jr. for the rookie premieres, you know, you're going to be getting that player in Brian Burns. I'll compare him right here for you guys. 82 speed compared to James Pierce 83, only one less. James Pierce has a little more excel, but Brian Burns has a little more strength, a little more finesse move, a little more play rec, which will go a long way, especially with his play rec being at 85. So if you feel like you missed out on the rookie premieres and you were going to take James Pierce, I do think that Brian Burns, with him being in packs until the 19th, he's going to be close to that rental price, quite honestly. I think Marshawn Lattimore and Baker Mayfield will be out of packs here soon. So that only leaves him and Puka Nacua to be the two LTDs that you can pack from this promo. Staying with that theme team I keep talking about because I really do think it's worth it. If this card gets around 400k, 420k, I honestly think I'll probably pull the trigger on him. And having Brian Burns and James Pierce on both sides, both edges, I think that's going to be pretty nasty stuff right there. Staying on the theme of really fast edge players, Amari Barno is going to be the definition of a budget beast. I actually just bought him for 1,400 coins. This is if you do a lot of mid blitz, right? You're rushing the passer with 5, 6 people. You know, you want your edges to be really, really fast. You also need a really fast edge for, you know, quarterbacks like that LTD Baker Mayfield. If you're someone like me who's going to start playing head-to-head ranked once that game mode comes out, you know, Baker Mayfield's going to be seen a lot. He's got 83 speed. Lamar Jackson's got 85. And even guys like Josh Allen, you know, he's got 80 speed roughly. So having someone on the edge with 83 speed, 84 excel, and you can quarterback contain them, you know, Barno is literally the definition of a budget nightmare. 6'6", 83 speed, 84 excel. 73 finesse move is not that bad, but you need someone really, really quick to come off of the edge, and Amari Barno is going to be your guy for that left edge position. A budget beast for the right edge position is going to be Boy Mafe. Same thing as Barno, but a little bit more block shed with 72. Same sort of ish finesse move with 78. Not too bad there, but 81 speed, 82 excel. If you have him and Barno on the edges, like, you're pretty much set on the edges for quite some time. I've actually used the Seahawks theme team early on. That's going to be your Devon Witherspoon. Like I said, if you've done the pregame access team chem as well, you're going to get +2 speed on Devon Witherspoon. You can get Tariq Woolen, who's a 6'4 corner. I really like him. They have a safety named Nick Awarmier or something like that. He's going to be an 86 speed safety that's 6'3. He's also someone that I would get. And then if you get, you know, Boy Mafe on top of it all, he's going to have 82 speed and 83 excel with that theme team. But even if you don't have a theme team with the Seahawks, this 79 player is going to be really, really good for you. Having him and Barno, like I said, would be very, very broken, and that QB contain would be almost impossible to get out of. But yeah, Boy Mafe is definitely going to be someone that I would definitely think about putting on my right end position. I really like using tight ends in Madden, and Kyle Pitts is probably going to be the person that I'm trying to get to start at tight end for me. 6'6", 81 speed. He's definitely the fastest tight end in the game. If he's not, you know, he's pretty close to it. But at 6'6", I mean, he's a matchup nightmare. 6'6", 81 speed. He's also got 76 short route running and 79 medium route running. Maybe you can use a strat card and get that medium route running to 80. And now, you know, this card is very, very good to start Madden. Having a big target like this at 6'6" helps you kind of just get bailed out. For someone like me who's not amazing and will definitely throw some questionable passes, to say the least, kind of just high pointing it to a guy named Kyle Pitts who's 6'6" would definitely go a long, long way. If you have Kyle Pitts and Dante Thornton on your team, you know, you're going to get away with a lot of BS that is really hard to stop. You know, that's a combined total of almost a little over 13 feet tall in your receivers, which is crazy to think about. But Kyle Pitts is safe to say that he's going to be probably the tight end that I'm going to be starting this early in the head-to-head grind. Definitely someone that you should be targeting. If not Kyle Pitts, if 20k is too much for you, I definitely get it. But Luke Musgrave will be the second option for me. He's 6'6" as well, but he's got 80 speed, not as much medium route running and short route running. Just more of a budget beast that you can get on your team. 2k, I mean, you can play one solo, maybe 2 solos, get your daily coin pack, and you're going to be chilling for the day. So Luke Musgrave is probably that second option that I would go for. I think I talked about Jonnu Smith in the other video. I think Jonnu Smith is a great option as well, but Luke Musgrave at 2k, it's hard not to mention him on this list. Very similar to Devon Witherspoon, Jerry Jeudy is going to be on the more expensive end. But with all these receivers that we're going to start getting, and Jerry Jeudy only has an 84 speed, which all things considered is fast, but at 85 overall, you definitely wish that that was just at least an 85 speed. But nonetheless, really unbelievable route running at 86 short, 86 medium, and 85 deep. He has a very broken juke move, so if you're just looking to go a little bit more on the expensive side, I definitely would take Jerry Jeudy over guys like Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, AJ Brown, CeeDee Lamb. The only receiver that I would take over Jerry Jeudy right now is probably Puka Nacua. And Puka Nacua is sitting at a pretty handsome 580,000 coins roughly right now. So that looks a lot worse than the 250. I think he's going to drop to 200K by the end of the weekend. So Jerry Jeudy with that broken spin or that broken juke move that I just mentioned, really good route running. It's hard not to include Jerry Jeudy on this list. I've only played about 6 head-to-head games right now. I think I'm 5-1, and Jerry Jeudy was the guy that I was targeting the most on my team. I'm no money spent, so I was able to make it work for 230K. Made a lot of sense. Like I said before, the pregame access theme team is broken. 85 speed and that route running, if you have a strat card on it, you know, makes him almost unguardable in that slot position this year. Last player I'll talk about in today's video is going to be Caleb Ransaw. 86 speed at 6 feet tall. He's definitely worth getting. It's tough that he's on the Jacksonville Jaguars because I can't really recommend doing that theme team. I'll show you the other safety after this that I would get with that theme team I mentioned earlier, but nonetheless, he should still be on your team. 6 feet tall with a stock speed of 86 and 87 Excel. That 87 Excel plays really well. I've used him a little bit so far. I think I only used him in 1.5 games. I think the other person quit in one of them, but really, really good stuff. He's probably the best user in the game. 73 zone, so you're not going to leave him on an island by himself, but with that 86 speed and 87 Excel, he's someone that you should really be thinking about using as your user. The person that I've used so far as my user is like Nick Awarmiye or something like that. I keep mentioning the Seattle Seahawks chem. Nick, this guy right here is unbelievable. I think he's 6'3", 84 speed. With that theme team, he has 85 speed. So only 74 agility, but that 6'3" height is unbelievable. 84 Excel, 71 man, 75 zone. So you can leave him a little bit on a little bit of an island compared to Caleb Ransaw. He's not nearly as fast, but it's worth going Seattle Seahawks theme team in my opinion. Maybe I'll make a video talking about the theme teams that I would go for so far this year. I know it's early, but with these cheap players that are really, really fast, you got to make the most of it. So Nick Emanwari is definitely going to be the person that I would target, but that's pretty much it for this list in today's video. I honestly think that all of these cards should be on your team one way or another. I gave you guys different options in the 2K range, 10 to 20K range, 50 to 100K, and then 100 to 200K. So gave you a threshold, or not a threshold, but a range of prices for you guys. If you're no money spent like myself, I have 1.2 mil, so I'm definitely going to have to go into that quite a bit with some of these stud players. Both sides of the ball, you need at least 2 studs. So hopefully this list helped you out in today's video. If you liked anything that I did today, you enjoy the grind that we're doing over here at Bobby MUT, go ahead and hit that sub button, leave a like, and comment who I might have missed. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye. Peace.